Alrighty, hello. Welcome back for some madness. And yes, I am playing Bingo Beavers. Yesterday I just had a random urge to play bingo. So, here we are. Okay, get stuff done. Make sure to mark this as a YouTube one. Desktop, stream shiz, stream data, name it the same. Naming. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that should be that. Post done on Twitter. People probably think I'm crazy playing this instead of some new ultra cool game. I'll tell them, you know, this is cool for me at least. I see Colin's also busy with the wrestler makeup stuffs. For those that don't know, I also stream on Twitch. I stream a good bit on there, actually. I guess you'd say I started my content creation crap on there. And slowly migrating back and forth between the YouTubes and here. Did do quick kick once or twice, but I do not agree with some of the people that are higher up in that community. So yeah. I'd rather avoid the issues that could come from it. So alright, so we got the tweet done, got the bingo there. Gotta do a pop out of my chat because OBS likes to be garbage. The docking stuff just so is poogas. Okay. Pop out. Yeah, there we go. Pop out chat. Put it over here with the OBS so I can see.
You're streaming on YouTube.
Yes, I am streaming on the YouTubes. Okay, onward to some bingo plays. No resetting your progression, because I did give this a go just to see how it is. Make sure it's not too violent. So, idea of the game, you play bingo. You get coins and other stuff, and you use it to build, well, decorate a place. Beautiful, but a little dusty. Click to continue. You will help me decorate will you help me decorate the place? I guess I will. I like that table. Great, now let's find something to sit on. Our bum. Click on the pointer and choose one of the items. Pre-couch, yeah. That's actually a pretty nice looking couch. When furniture is placed, the next spot unlocks. Okay. Nice. Now let's hit some bingo to earn more coins. Alright, let's earn them monies. Activate up to 2 power-ups. No, I don't think I will. I'll just play. Yeah, change setting. Okay, yeah. You can switch between 2 and 4 bingo cards too.
3, 2, 1, go! I-17. G48. N39. G55. B2.
Alright, so there's a set amount of numbers that are called each time.
N37.
N37. Numbers.
B3. G51. Oh, 74.
Closing.
Oh, 73.
So it doesn't end whenever you get a bingo, I know that much.
Oh, 70.
70. I don't remember if 4 corners count.
B, 5.
There's B5, and there's B5. Hey, there's a key there.
N, 33.
Mm-hmm.
B, 15.
7.
B15.
B
Yeah, we need a 7 there.
G,
This
52.
number that's being called up here. Oh, we're almost ready for a bingo right there.
N, 34.
And 34.
G, 49.
49. Okay.
B, 4.
B4. Nope, don't have that one.
G, 54.
G54. G54.
G, 46.
46. Oh, that lines me up for 56 on there.
G, 47.
And 56 on there too.
O, 75.
13 more numbers left.
I, 24.
I'm trying, JP.
I, 23.
Hi, JP. How you doing?
I, 29.
No bingos yet.
I, 27.
27. Need 28 to get bingo.
O, 61.
Don't need over 61 for either of them.
B, 7.
Alright, that lines us up for 65.
I, 21. G, 60. O, 64. G, 50.
I don't need that. Man, down the last 3 numbers.
B, 10. B,
Oh,
8.
yeah, 2 bingos.
Bingo.
Hey, we got a bingo there. Got a bingo there.
Bingo.
Hey.
I, 28.
Another bingo.
Triple bingo.
Quadruple bingo.
Bingo Beavers.
Multi-kill. You can buy more numbers. Good, other than sleep problems that don't know what the issue is with the circuit breaker binky. What I'm not getting is like, so you were able to game just fine until today. So I'm wondering what the hell changed that's causing the issue for you. So I plan to pause the game if you. Alright, so.
Round over.
Yeah, winning. Yeah, you can game, but you can't stream. But you had done the upgrade to your graphics card before you played Horizon Zero Dawn, and then you were streaming that. So I just don't get what the hell is so different. Till yesterday. I don't I don't know. It's not like the pull from the new graphics card is. Does the new graphics card have its own power supply? That's one thing I'm sort of curious about.
Everywhere but Dish. Now get the same TV bill every month for 3 years. My teenage days. The 3-year TV price guarantee. Only from Dish.
Hey, Gato, welcome back. Hope everything's doing fine over there for you.
No way. We
Not sure. Board with the current furniture. Just click on it and replace it. I sort of like that chair though. I don't want to. Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's here? Yes, I don't want to save your coins for a different. Right, give me that. I like the nice rogue. A little plant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice seeing you. Some more bingo. How's it going? It's going fine. How's it going for you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Well, you had a good day. It should be like sometime in the early AMs for you right now if I'm calculating it right. Wait, did I do? I thought I hit the bingo thing. And I just play. Oh, I hit the X. That's why. Okay.
3, 2,
Bingo.
1, go.
High 60. Sort of low energy today.
G 60.
And there we go.
N 32.
And for anybody that's looking for this game and
G 49.
want to use it as a way to kill some of your time just for the hell of it,
N
it is
31.
free on Steam. It's Bingo Beavers.
N 36.
Pretty lazy and good. Hey.
G
3 a.m. Alright. I was figuring it's like stupid early in the morning.
64.
It's barely 8:30 p.m. here.
O 61.
There we go.
O 73. B 9. I 18.
Boop.
B 3.
It's just wait for the number to be called out, then find on your card and mark it. This one's very simplistic rules. 29. So a straight line
N 42.
anywhere would count as a bingo.
B 1.
I think, well, diagonal also counts too. So straight lines up and down, left and right, and diagonal.
N 34.
And 41, 34, and like right there, if 45's called, I got bingo right there.
G
59.
59.
Some
N 44.
versions of bingo like have the 4 corners, so if you get all 4 corners, that's a bingo.
6. O 66.
Then some places even play like special rules for some of your rounds that you can win specific amounts of money and stuff. You go out to like a place that does that, a bingo hall usually. So basically you're just waiting for the numbers to be called and trying to get a straight line.
B 12.
I only got 5 more numbers left to be called, and then it's
B 13.
the end of this round.
I 26.
Getting dreadfully close to the end.
G48.
G48. No, nothing there.
G51.
Oh, there's 51. The last number.
G57.
Alright, so no bingos this round. I have no idea what the heck these keys are even for. But
Round over.
that's at least one bingo. So I didn't get a bingo, so I guess that round didn't count, I guess? Maybe, I don't know.
2, 1, go. N 33.
And 33, and 33,
N 36.
and 36.
B 2.
B2. There we go.
G 52.
G52. I mean, it's a fairly... It can be like a fairly laid-back game to play in real life and such.
G 50.
There's also speed rounds that can be done at the bingo halls,
61.
which they usually do the numbers sort of fast.
B 10. B.
Like I said, this one's like a fairly simplistic one where it's just do straight lines. I don't even know if it does four corners at all.
B 5.
But there's like a bunch of different like rule sets that can be like played by.
O 71.
I guess 16 right there.
O 74.
74. Like postage stamps would be just like the 4 in the
O
corners.
72.
Another key.
I 30.
That's 30. Yeah.
G 59.
I used to go to bingo halls with my grandmother all the time whenever I was younger.
75.
She used to really enjoy it. It was like a
B
cheapo sort of form of gambling, I guess, but anybody could participate.
62. I 21.
Then of course there's like home sets that you can always get. It has like little cage.
8. I 23.
Yeah.
I 26. N 39.
Getting close on bingos there.
B 4. O 65.
65 there. Need to get at least one bingo to pass around.
42.
Keeps like dancing around.
O 70.
Oh, there we go, got one bingo right there.
Bingo.
Yeah.
O 66.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
G 49. N 35. B 12. B 3. N 38. O 67.
But yeah, I doubt anybody that found me while I was playing Phasmophobia would expect to see bingo the next time I streamed. On the same platform anyway. But I'm just sort of like that. But yeah, this is a fairly simple, chill little game. I just found it yesterday. Because at the beginning of the stream I said this, I had this random urge to play bingo. It'd probably be, well, it's obviously being played differently here, where it's all digital, no paper, no ink daubers. So, and like I said, usually you'd go to like a fire hall or else some community center or something and play bingo like that. Actually, where my grandmother used to take me to play bingo with her was actually the local fire hall or fire station. And a portion of the proceeds went to helping out fund like getting equipment and shit for the firefighters. But yeah, it was pretty neat. I think he paid like $10 or $20 and you got an hour to 2 hours worth of entertainment just playing games.
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Alright, let's see what sort of stuffs can we get. Spin the wheel and win amazing prizes. Okay, what's the wheel? Spin. What's the prize? A puzzle piece. What the hell is this? This game isn't exceptionally good at explaining what's what. What's it do? Okay. What's this? I don't have enough to buy that yet. Why is it giving me an exclamation mark? What's that? Unlocks at level 6. Got some puzzle pieces here. Look for new puzzle pieces in bingo levels and unlock unique covers. Okay, what does that mean? This game is horrible at explaining things. Oh, okay. So right now I got little tree trunk covers for covering my numbers. And once I get another puzzle piece here, I guess I can unlock an acorn instead of the tree trunk. That's level 7. That's level 11. Okay, how do I go back now though? Spin again in 14 real minutes. Okay, so that took me back. I can't do that. I still like this one more. So you can keep buying and upgrading stuff. So okay, neat. Decorate main first. Decorate game room for. Oh, so the game room's next. Collect keys on board and unlock special prizes. Okay.
Daddy, I did it.
Alright. Okay, so this is what the keys I've been getting is about. Oh, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't like how it's twitching though.
I said hi, Daddy.
That's my kiddo.
Yeah, I'm wearing Nights at Freddy's fur. I had the jacket.
Oh, this is how many cards I got. Okay. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like this chat is meant to be like extremely fast and stuff. I try to keep things simple and chill.
I-24.
24.
I-21.
21. Oh, got 2. That's okay. Whoop, whoop.
G50.
That's my last key as long as I get a bingo.
N43. G57.
Yay. Yeah, why not? We'll switch over to acorns.
O64. O67. O73. I-25. I-19. N44. N37. I-27.
Come on, bingo.
O72. N42. N41. B5. B10.
Close to bingo on 1.
G46. G55. O69. O62. O65. B3.
B3. Alright, so it doesn't do 4 corners, otherwise this would have been circled then.
20.
I did it.
20.
That didn't
N 33. B 8. G 53.
Getting close, but
G 49.
plenty of other numbers that could be called, obviously.
I 16. O 74. B 7. I 29.
There's our bingo right there. Got one. Got lined up for another one.
I 26.
Alright. That's pretty much it. So we got one bingo at least. Got a little bit of coins. Got a puzzle collection and unlock new daubers. So dauber is pretty much just the things that mark your numbers in the game. Same for real life, but you can use like little plastic chips, like little plastic circles to cover up your numbers, or you can use actual ink dauber to cover up your numbers in real life. Also depends on your card. If it's like a hard card that's reusable, you would just use the plastic markers, and then for the paper ones, you could use the plastic markers if you want, but it's usually better to use just the ink dauber, because then you can like tell, it's like, yes, definitely had this number in case something happened, like you lost track of whatever and bumped your card and your shit moved, which could always be annoying. So essentially, this is just a grind, a bit of a grinder.
3, 2.
I think I might go up to 4 cards next match.
Go. I 21.
21. Okay. The middle one's always free as well.
O 74.
Well, traditionally it's free. It's a free space.
I 18.
I think that's just to make all the numbers, well, all of it to end on 75.
G 55.
G55, there we go.
N 34. O 67. N 32. I 26. G 57.
57.
B 7.
Getting things slightly lined up for a bingo right there.
G 46. I 25. B 13. O 70. N 36. N 37. G 53. N 44. I 23. G 60. O 71. O 72. O 73.
Yeah, it like fills out all the damn 70s except for the 198.
9.
9 right there.
I 20.
See, sometimes like that could be really frustrating whenever you're actually playing the real life
19.
version. Like getting all of this just chain of numbers that you can't mark because you don't have them on your cards.
B 4. O 69.
I need 65 to get bingo.
I 22.
Oh, close.
B 11.
Another one that's getting close.
O 68.
I got 2 more numbers left. And then
G 47.
That. Looks like we're not gonna get anything out of this. Oh no, I actually got the bingo finally. Yay! At a last second bingo. Usually the real life version, they'll just keep calling numbers until somebody calls out a bingo. Complete daily quests and get free coins. Oh, that's fine, Kato. Let's see, decorate room, collect puzzle pieces, click the number called. I called number 20 times in a row, so that's just playing it. Seriously, you gotta get 15 bingos, and you get 5 more coins. Number 32 10 times, huh? And number 300 times. Alright. Spin the wheel 6 times. A little bit longer on this wheel spin. We got this. Okay, I got a dauber, got 20 coins, got a gem, and got a puzzle piece. Neato. Now you put down a plant. What's the next thing? Shelves, okay. Damn it, I meant to go up to 3. Go back. Not 3, but 4 cards. There we go. Hey.
3, 2, 1, go.
Select additional number. I don't want to use the damn boost.
Oh, 73.
Okay.
N 32. B 11. G 54. I 23. N 39. I 30. B 5. B 2. G 51. G 50. I 24. B 15. B 3. B 1. N 38. B 13. O 68. N 35. I 26. O 67. G 59. N 33.
There's 33.
G 46. G 49. O 66. I 18. G 48. I 21. B 9. B 4. O 63. G 47.
2 more left.
G 57. B 12.
Opa. Again, that must no makes. Drawing. Drawing is good stuff. Yeah, coffee and biscuit. Oh, actually, I usually drink French vanilla. So we didn't get any bingos. So that's poo.
Round over.
Play again. Let's see. I'm actually gonna drop it down to 2 because I had to concentrate too hard for that crap. So I'd rather keep it down to 2. That way I can look over the chat a bit more. Because I did see it moving, but
3,
I didn't want to lose track of my
1.
cards.
Go. B 15.
Less to sweep through where it was just 2 cards.
G 60.
So the big thing about having more cards is more
B 10.
potential to get bingos.
O 71.
But having just 2 cards is more chill usually. Or just
N
1 card.
33. B 4.
E4.
B 14. B 6. O 66. I 16. B 2.
There's one potential bingo right there already. So what you drawing?
O 68.
Or have you not started yet? Just brainstorming.
O 70. N 37. I 26. G 53. N 31.
Getting a string of numbers that I was talking about before where you don't get crap.
N 34. O 62. G 48. I 18. I 21.
Pooh. I need 24 to get a bingo.
G 49. O 64. G 55. O 73. N 45.
Yeah, ask if you'd be drawing anything at the moment, or else you just sort of in the brainstorming phase.
47.
Like you're thinking about what you want to draw.
O 69. B 7.
Getting close, getting close. 3 numbers left.
I 27. B 9. N 41.
Bah. No bingos.
Round over. 3, 2, 1. Go. B 9. N 34. B 6. I 16. B 13. O 68. O 74. G 58. G 53. G 60. B 5. I 18. O 65. G 57. O 72. I 21. I 25. O 62. G 52.
Close.
G 47. G 48. O 73. O 63. O 70. B 15. N 33.
So sort of like
N 43.
you produce like a lot of concepts.
G 46.
Because technically it seems like you could take any of those and
N 37.
finish them if you felt motivated to, at least.
O 75. I 17.
Oh, I was on the wrong column.
I 28. O 66. N 31.
Another one without any bingos.
Round over.
Beaver bingo throwing
3,
hands.
2, 1, go. O 74.
Well, starting off with getting at least
G
one.
57. O 68. O 61. G 46. B 9. G 56. B 10. I 29. G 52. N 41. G 55. O 73. I 30. N 37. G 60. B 11.
Game is definitely
I 26.
dancing around a lot in the different columns. I don't mind that much.
I 18. G 50.
And missing out on
O
getting
62.
marks on certain numbers that pop out. I was like, that's not a big deal.
51. N 35. B 7.
No, poop.
N 31. I 27. N 36. G 59. G 47.
Close, 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 close.
I 23. B12.
Bingo. Yay, finally, bingo.
N 38. N43. I-17. B4.
Alright. Yeah, but mostly this is because when I draw something, I need to concentrate to this. I don't have so many hours. Hey! What? Huh? Check my channel. I understand. It's like, yeah. I don't do drawings that much. I mess around in Blender. That's like the art sort of thing that I do. 3D models. That's how. Actually, my model that I use for PNG for VTubing is what I made. No. I did register on YouTube like long ago. Same for Steam. If you happen to find me on Steam, which my name on Steam is the exact same as it is for my YouTube, my Steam account's like 18 years old or something like that. So, I've been around for a while. So. Okay, give me one moment here. I'm looking through some stuffs. I'm gonna change my tags. VTuber. Let's see here, YouTube. Okay, let me get this stuff. Bingo. Save that. Updated tags. Let's see here, my account. Trying to remember where it shows when I first created my account. About. Yeah, joined September 18th, 2006. When was YouTube created? So about a year after YouTube was first founded. YouTube was first founded February 14th, 2005 in San Mateo, California. So pretty much a year or two. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So a year and 7 months after YouTube was first founded, I created my YouTube account. And I didn't start working on like posting my VODs from my streams on Twitch over to YouTube until, I don't know. I've been streaming for about 7 years, I think it's been. I've been streaming on, started off on Twitch, so 2016, 2017 is whenever I started posting my VODs to YouTube. Then the DMCA stuff happened, where a lot of well, Twitch and YouTube were like very strict about the stuff, well, started becoming more strict about copyright stuff on people's content. So what was it? First, I got an email from Twitch saying, "Hey, some of your VODs have copyrighted music in it. We're not going to bother telling you which ones it is or anything like that. You're going to do all the digging yourself." And by that point, I had at least a year's worth of videos playing at least 1 to 8 hours a day on Twitch. 'Cause I put my nose to the grindstone whenever I first started doing Twitch, because it was sort of my hobby for keeping my mind busy in the middle of the night whenever my kiddo was first laying down, and I was usually up still due to my job. So I would be doing Twitch, playing World of the Tanks from my Xbox One, and casting from the Twitch app on there, and watching my Twitch chat on my phone, and then eventually I played some Overwatch, and that's where I ran into my one friend Joe Devil 29, who went by Gaming Devils back then, and he streamed also, and we played together that way. And then we met up with our other friend Viral FPS eventually. He was going by a different name back then as well on Xbox, and hell, we still know each other, and we still pop into each other's streams and chit chat and all other crap off to the sides. Probably my longest running friends on the internets. I also see that my stuff died. I enjoy doing the streaming. One thing I always I tell anybody, like, anybody can start streaming. A lot of people won't make it big. Like, if you get into streaming, you think you're gonna make it big, like Markiplier and PewDiePie and all those other people's. I'm not gonna name any of the ones that I actually hate, though they were like the first ones to pop into my mind, because they are indeed big. I will not ignore that, but they made it big in ways that I find unsavory. I know for a while I didn't even care for Markiplier or PewDiePie. I didn't give a shit about either of those guys. But as time went on, it's like, Markiplier, I can't think of any big dramas. PewDiePie did have that one drama that happened, like, with people digging up his videos from like years before and showing it to his sponsors or whatever the hell it was at the time, and he ended up losing sponsorship deals, but like, he's still one of the biggest YouTubers, so it doesn't matter. But he didn't flip out about it as far as I know. I just don't bother with watching him really. But my kiddo will watch Markiplier every now and then, and I don't mind Markiplier. You could have some funny moments too. I mean, everybody's got their funny moments. Even the ones that I don't like have some funny moments in there. I think that's one thing a lot of people don't think about as deeply. It's like, yes, you can hate this content creator and that content creator, but some people are going to laugh at some of the stuff that they do, and that of course is going to get spread around, because these people are already pretty big. They're already got social media sort of influence and stuff. So it's going to come across your desk, and don't feel angry if it makes you laugh, because that shows you, yeah, it is something that happens. You can hate the person, but still think something that they did was funny, and not I find it funny that this horrible thing happened to them sort of thing. It's just, this stupid thing happened, and everybody thought it was goofy. It's just the way it is. And I'm not exactly the one to be like, you know, all hugs and peace and, you know, save the rainforest, etc., etc. Gotta do what you gotta do to survive sometimes. Just, I guess, don't live life always angry. It's bad for your health. You can survive off of it, yeah, sure. But, I'm not gonna say it's, like, the best for you. Alright, what's this? Daily reward. Oh, hey, coins. Clothes. Alright, so this is sort of like one of those, it almost reminds me of a Facebook game almost, with time and crap. Okay, cool. Got that. Something else with these. Yeah, got coins. Yay. Claim more coins. Yay. Do all the interior decorating. There's like one thing's for sure. If a content creator that I don't really like that much does something stupid, I'm most likely going to laugh at him.
Go.
And
I-29.
definitely joke about it.
Oh, 71.
Like I show meat.
Oh, 65.
That idiot.
N 41. Oh, 75.
Oh, yeah.
N 42.
Actually, I've been
B
I
14.
had issues with certain people, and they forced me to go to anger management. And then whenever I was talking to the
G52.
Psychiatrist I was forced to go and talk to, I explained it to him bluntly. It's like, I don't just hate people. I hate stupid people, and that's who sent me to you. And I got along just fine with the psychologist. And the psychologist gave me like flying colors sort of pass for everything. It's just a matter of presenting your hatred properly, I guess.
I-18. G55. G48.
So it's just
N32.
it's been a while since I thought about that shit.
I-17.
Because the people that were the issue were child services. This is a little bit after I had first started being like a single dad and shit. So I was already juggling a lot on my plate.
N33.
Then having these women, because that's
I-24.
all I ever dealt with whenever it came down to that shit, was female workers.
N45.
These women came in trying to dictate, you know,
B4.
how I did everything for keeping the ship afloat,
G51.
and also making sure my kiddo didn't grow up to be a complete damn heathen.
72.
So butted heads. Actually, had to go to court once over it. And
13. Oh, 66.
I just all I remember from the court stuff is just me asking the judge at the end of it all, because it went in my favor still. Is like, how much longer am I gonna have to deal with this? Because I'm getting tired of it. I have work to do, and they constantly interrupt it. He's like, well, they have as long as they need. It's like, well, my boots can be cleaned up faster than they've taken. After I beat the shit out of them, if they keep tormenting me and interrupting my work schedule as well as my son's life.
Round over.
And I didn't hear from them for a very long time after that. Eventually, they sent me paperwork saying we're ending the investigation.
Go. Oh, 68.
Essentially, I could get rid of the evidence that I got rid of some peoples in my area way faster than it took them to actually fucking do their jobs. They basically just prolonged it so they could have something to call work. Which I hate any job that's like that.
G50.
If your job is tormenting people
74.
and then prolonging that torment just so you can have a paycheck, you're a horrible fucking person.
G57. N32.
Because that's all they pretty much did.
I24. N39. B4. I25.
Getting off track with the chill bingo times.
O69.
But yeah, it's like I hated dealing with those people so much. Because I know that's all they were there for, was just to bother me and tell me how to do shit, even though I was obviously holding together just fine at the time with myself and my son.
B1. G52.
So, my advice to anybody that ends up becoming a single parent:
I18.
do what you have to do, but try to minimize contact with
N34.
other people. Especially if they're outside of your family, your immediate family,
B8.
that you get along with anyway. Hey, bingo.
Bingo.
Because everyone becomes a threat then.
I26. G55. O62.
I think that's part of why I maybe just solo streamed a good bit, like the first year that I did streaming.
G51.
I didn't trust talking to anyone else,
N41.
and I was just sort of like in my own isolated patch of the internet,
72.
playing video games and essentially just putting it out there for the rest of the world to check out if they wanted to.
O64. O61. G60. N40. O66.
Oh yeah, the work relationship stuff's like not dating a coworker, but just work relations sort of stuff. I don't do well with that. Yeah, seeing people just happen to pop by and chit chat some is nice. Again, compared to my first year, anybody stopping in to say hi or even say anything, hell, even trolling was probably something that, you know, hey, it's nice to have somebody stop by at least. My first year streaming, all I streamed was World of Tanks. So every once in a blue moon, I would get some guy or else some duo pop in from the match that I just had, and they'll start shit talking about like how bad I was or whatever, or else I had one person accused me of cheating. He was like, dude, I'm playing from an Xbox. I don't get how you think I'm cheating. And quite literally, if you stream yourself on Twitch and you're caught cheating, not only could you get banned from the game, but you can also get banned from Twitch. But even so, like those people stopping by, like, hey, thanks, gave me somebody to chit chat to for at least in passing. 55? No, 80. Okay, 80 for that last one. I guess we gotta do more bingos.
3,
2, 1.
Go.
Cool. Click on the booster and pick up the marker. Select any numbers.
16. O 62.
I-16 and O-62.
I-18.
That was weird. It didn't pause the gameplay while trying to explain that.
I-21.
That's sort of a bad tutorial there.
N-38.
That's just the thing, though. I never thought of myself as like
24.
very good at World of Tanks. I did have at least
I-28.
one tier 9. I don't think I had any tier 10 tanks in that game.
B1.
But I did put a good bit of time into that game over the year. Well, it's more like 2 years that I played it on
67.
console. Because I played it before I even started streaming. That's why I picked it as my first streaming game.
O 70.
Because I was familiar with it. Actually, I'd probably recommend that to anybody that's thinking about starting up streaming. Pick a game that
G53.
you're used to playing the hell out of, even if it's one that's not popular.
B10.
It's one you know at least you will be entertained playing.
O 69.
You can get into the factor of whether or not it's going to entertain other people watching you play it after you've gotten comfy with streaming.
O 72.
But
B4.
yeah, like I played the hell out of World of Tanks.
B9.
I would play some other games whenever I didn't feel like playing World of Tanks, but it wasn't very often. That was like my
B7.
primary occupier for whenever I wasn't doing dad stuff or working.
Hey, Daddy.
Hmm.
Who's this call you?
N37.
There's your uncle trying to call me, but he didn't check to see in the Discord if I was streaming or not. So he obviously didn't know I was doing this.
O 75. O 65.
No, not close.
B8.
B8.
N39.
But yeah, I definitely recommend streaming as like something that
G57.
anybody can try, as long as you got a sort of
B5.
decent like setup going, or the motivation at least going.
B2.
Give it a try out. You never know. You
N31.
could fully enjoy it, or you could be really damn good at it.
G48. B3.
I know I've sort of provoked a few people into trying streaming, just because I made it sound as easy, and which it is. It's just a matter of, can your PC run it, or do you have a good enough internet connection? You don't even have to have a good mic or even talk at all in some instances. You can just stream and show just your gameplay. Problem is, like, if you really actually want to have streaming as a source of even like hobby income, you'll have to learn how to network with others. At least, you know, building a community of some sort that could help you and you could help them, and you know, everybody just benefits from it, not just some pyramid scheme shit, which were really big whenever I first started spreading out from just me streaming sort of stuff. And pyramid schemes when it comes down to like that sort of shit, you know, popular.
Dad. I found my kitty in the cave.
Yeah, Mahjong is a good one.
Toss.
That I haven't actually played for a while, but I know that one. Not a game person. Well, you also do art as well.
Yeah.
And nowadays you can stream a lot of shit. I mean, heck, there's that one fellow that even streamed himself doing woodwork, and he got really popular because he's very wholesome. There's an almost limitless amount of things that you can try doing for streaming. The only restrictions I would say are what goes against the terms of service for the platform that you stream on. Yeah. I'm about the same. Hell, even on Twitch, I don't really follow a whole lot of people that have large numbers of viewers concurrently. The only exceptions are probably the Bob Ross channel, because, well, it's Bob Ross. My kiddo likes to watch him every now and then, so it's easy to just pop that up. There's Carcinogen SDA that I watch. He speed runs survival horror games, but he also does some other ones, some other genres. He was actually part of what was like, maybe I should try stream and see how the hell it is, or content creation, but like I didn't have the stuff or the know-how to do video editing, so I didn't think YouTube content creation was a good idea at the time, and streaming on YouTube wasn't like anything I even heard about before. So I knew about Twitch, so I gave Twitch a go, and like Carcinogen SDA is one of the bigger ones, I guess you could say, that I watch on there. Like, he'll go live, he'll usually have 300 to 600 people watching. Special events sort of things, like whenever Resident Evil 8 came out, he had close to 3,000 people watching him, I think, at one moment. Who else? Mr. Sark. Mr. Sark's another one that I follow. That's one of those ones that I would definitely consider a bigger streamer. He's also an old school YouTuber, so like he's been doing content creation for a good while. Heck, I think I got into watching him on YouTube before my son was born, and then, or my son was born, Mr. Sark actually was having his first kid too, which also turned out to be a boy. So like, my kid and his kid's like really close in age. But heck, some of the more popular ones nowadays, like like the Vanos crew. A lot of people know about the Vanos crew, or else No Glow and Terrorizer doing their stuff too. From what I understand, those guys like Iron Wildcat, Vanos, and etc. were like inspired by Mr. Sark to become the content creators, and occasionally Mr. Sark does join them too. Heck, I fell asleep listening to Mr. Sark's Nazi Zombie Army trilogy last night. What's crazy? You like those guys too?
3, 2, 1, go. B8.
Who'd think you'd be watching a
N41.
bingo stream on YouTube with some 3D VTuber model talking about Mr. Sark and other random ass things.
N36.
Just goes to show the world's a bit kooky sometimes, but it can be fun.
B5. G47. N43.
Hey, Grundle.
I22.
Caught me in the middle of playing with my nuts.
O75. I18. N44.
But yeah,
O61.
was just chit-chatting with a person that watches me on here named Lazy Katu, which you might see in the
G50.
stuffs. And there he is. We were just talking about
G49.
well, I was just talking about people that like sort of influenced me into starting streaming,
B15.
and was talking about Mr. Sark and Carcinogen SDA, the Vanos crew, which came a bit after like I started even streaming.
G48.
but just the connection between Mr. Stark and the Vanos crew and stuff.
I-25. N-32.
But yeah, I found this game yesterday on Steam. Whenever I had this random urge to play bingo. And O-70. Honestly, I was thinking, because I also found another one on Steam that's actually like a multiplayer one that you can play with other people. I was thinking maybe even doing like community bingo nights.
B4.
Since the multiplayer one's free, so this is free too. I actually forgot the B4 over there.
N35.
But this reminds me a good bit of like Facebook sort of stuff.
I-23.
I-23, last number.
I-29.
Nope, bingo's this time. Darn. I intend to stream tomorrow, but that also depends on what all goes down with how the real life goes. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'll probably start about the same time. And howdy's like hi or hello. Commonly used by the thug gangsters, as Crundle is a thug and a gangsta. I was just bored. For me, it was to keep my origin story, quote unquote, for streaming it was to keep me occupied in the middle of the night whenever I was still up. After my ex and I broke up, and I was still getting into the swing of being a single dad. So that was like my streaming origin story. But yeah, Katu Crundle also streams as well on Twitch. Crundle goes by Crundle223. It's 223, right? Or is it 233? Actually, it'd be just HTTP. I think this is it. Let me check. Cass still doing Overwatch. Yeah, 223. Well, it helped a good bit for me, because I worked like 16-hour overnight shifts at the time, so I had to sort of keep on a specific sleep schedule. Otherwise, I would be doomed at work just because I worked in the middle of nowhere as a security officer. Yeah, shout out within a shout out. But at the time, I was working as a security officer for a nearby coal processing plant. And this place was so isolated that pretty much the only people that knew what it was there were the property owners, the people that worked there, and that was about it. Like, until I had found out about the job and where I had to go for the job, I never even knew it was there. And I lived in that area for like a good 2 years before I started working there. And I was like the senior person there at the time, because a lot of the guards, like, it is sort of like a rotating door almost, but me usually, if I get used to a place and I plant my ass there, I won't move until either I'm fired or else a better job comes up. Oh yeah, it could have been. I mean, during the summer months, because my guard shack was at the bottom of a hill, and then there was a road. Well, there's my guard shack, a road for the people to come in and out, and then woods. And then behind me was a small creek or a small river, whatever you want to call it, stream, whatever. Then train tracks that were close enough that whenever a train was going by, it would cause my shack to shake. And then, welcome back. And then on the other side of that track was main road to the town, and then just field, nothing, like field and trees. And that was it. It was the middle of fucking nowhere. If the power went out and the moon wasn't out, you couldn't see anything. You don't have Twitch. Oh, all right. But that's where Crundle, and that's where I stream during the weekdays, and Crundle streams there as well. Crundle would probably be a bit closer to your time zone than I am, but I forget what if Crundle, you even got like actual schedule that you stream. You just do it whenever, like I do sometimes. Like I sort of stream on a schedule, but not at the same time. I'd like to say I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but like this last yesterday, I didn't feel like doing anything. I just did work because I got called by my boss and he asked me to do some extra work because for my actual day job, I'm a computer-aided drafting designer and SQL database manager. So my boss will call me in for like whenever we need blueprints done or altered, and the rest of the time I'm just messing with the SQL database for the place that I work at.
I won.
Good job. So I got called by the boss yesterday, popped in, had like a good 3-hour talk with him about like all these changes that need to be done with the blueprints that he wants done. And thankfully, after all these years that I've worked for him, he finally learned, don't give me a time frame. I'll do it on my own pace. I don't get paid enough to rush myself or stress out. You're not feeling well or busy. Ah. Extra hour. Oh yeah, I actually got 52 hours this last week. Just always busy, huh? You know what sucks though? Whenever you plan to stream, and then whenever the day comes that you're going to stream, is like, what do I want to stream? That's probably one motivation, and then also what you want to do are probably the biggest problems for streaming. The other things like, okay, internet went out. That's not in my control. My computer caught on fire. That's not really in my control. You know, shit like that happening doesn't really stress me out too much. Is whenever I'm like, I know I want to stream today because I said I'm going to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What do I want to stream? And then there's days like this where like, I'm just going to stream this random ass game I found. Let's see, okay, I need something got done. But yeah, like earlier I was talking about it, Crundle was like, I don't know about you, but I didn't, for my backlog of games, make a random number generator and assign different numbers to the games that you have left over to play, and then just let the RNG gods pick for you.
3, 2, 1, go. G50. B 11.
But I was about to say, it's like, I don't know about you, Grumble, but
31.
whenever it came down to starting up streaming, did you find it
54.
sort of easy to figure out how to set up OBS or slobs?
N 34. N 32. I 22. G 51. G 47. G 49. I 24. G 55.
Oh, I don't know if you know, Katu,
N 35.
but what a lot of people use for streaming from their PC
O,
is called
67.
OBS or slobs.
B 5.
And that's the program actually I'm using OBS to stream.
I 20.
And it's free. It's a free program that like everybody uses for the stuff, because why pay to stream whenever you don't even know if you're gonna even make it as a streamer?
Bingo. O 61.
Alright, yeah.
I 21.
I've never used slobs, but I know what it looks like
75.
because I downloaded it once to help a friend
N
set their stuff
41.
up, because that's what they wanted to start off with.
N 37.
I'm more of an advocate for OBS since I know they don't steal stuff from other people.
33.
I don't know if Katu plans to stream or not. I just like sharing the information.
O 74.
Because whenever I was first getting into content creation, I thought it was going to be tough. Tough to
B2.
even start up doing it and stuff. That's why there's so few people that make it like that. That was my mindset sort of thing. It's like that's why there's so few people I've ever heard of just streaming, just starting up streaming or else starting up making content creation. Oh no, it's just because
B15.
I hadn't heard of so many people because I didn't bother to look around. I just took whatever the hell YouTube shoved in my face.
I 28. I 23. Double bingo.
Yeah, you can get ideas and stuff. So yeah. Oh, there's another 20. I don't need to mark this, but no, it feels 4 a.m. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Kat. And you have a good sleep, rest well, pleasant dreams, tacos and burritos. Oh, the goulash. Maybe I should make some beef burger. Hungarian goulash.
Round over.
Oh, you can maybe give it a try at some point. Like I said, you don't even have to talk about it. You don't even have to talk on stream. You can just stream playing games or something, or art, or drawing, There's many options out there. But, shit, sort of lost my train of thought. Yeah, bye-bye, night-night. Carlo, you remember what the hell I was talking about? Oh no, I need to
2, 1.
amend what I was saying before. I didn't really start off with OBS because I started off just streaming from the Xbox One using the Twitch app.
O 63.
Whenever it came down to PC streaming though, that's where I started off using OBS.
G 46. N 43.
X43.
O 72.
Definitely.
N 44.
See, that's one thing that
B.
I never
15,
viewed streaming as like something to push my comfort zone.
N 41. G 55.
I've always treated it as sort of like,
I 19.
this is my channel, this is my territory. If you're coming here, you either
G 57.
want to take a chance to just get to know me like any other encounter that you would possibly run into me in, and like, you know, out in the world, happen to see me sitting there eating a sandwich, and you're like, hey, that guy looks like somebody I'd enjoy talking to or listening to.
B 12.
And you happen to wander into my neck of the woods and just want to see what the hell I'm about, then, you know, but you're in my zone.
I 24.
That's how I always treated it. So it was never like uncomfortable for me.
26. N 42. N 36. G 59.
So yeah, it was like,
B 6.
I've never been nervous about streaming, I guess. It's
B
just
13.
another event in my life.
B 4.
Anything were to happen that like I happen to blow up over, I would hope that it'd
B
be
7.
at least a sort of positive or at least funny thing.
I 16.
I just don't want to blow up over some negative bullshit, sort of like how
N 38.
Amaranth or XQC or any of those other people sort of got big over.
53. B 8.
I don't want being a bad person or a scumbag being the reason why I get popular.
B 5.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to talk to a guy with a helmet on his head eating
B
a sandwich?
11. N 39.
Well, you gotta remember, I started off as just a regular webcam
I
streamer.
18.
YouTube, VTubing came out like
O 75.
a decent bit after I first started streaming.
Round
So I don't even remember when VTubing first became popular. When did VTubing start? We'll start with that. Originated.
Do you come here?
Originated in Japan in the mid 2010s. I started VTube. Well, I started streaming around 2014, I think. Still do that. Well, I have to say you got like at least a foothold going on. I think of it as like, well, you come, you're socializing with other people. Like you're coming in my chat, and I see you in other people's chats, and like cons and stuff. So there's people you're at least comfy with typing and talking to that way, and I've never felt like out of place or anything weird whenever I come into your channel and just lurking about, or else I start bullshit with you. It's always like cool. So just a shame that like most of the time that you end up streaming, I'm almost like, I hate to say it, like a lot of the time that I go into a lot of my fellow like some of my viewers streams is just I have them up on my secondary monitor while I'm doing HTML or CSS or JavaScript or SQL or making a blueprint for work on my primary screen. So like I'm half listening to you guys, and but if I'm doing like anything with tutorials, I'm more centered on that. And there's JP with the big PP. Yeah, JP been lurking about. I think JP meant to stream tonight, but well, he did say he meant to stream tonight, but issues with housing power supply, we'll say. swear to God, if it turns out that it's because your fucking new GPU is too strong, I'll be fucking stupid. Hell yeah. Honest, in all 100% honesty, no cap, etc. Whatever you want to say there, JP. I fucking hate Horizon, but because I enjoy listening to you just play through a game and like finding shit and doing stuff, I would sit through a game I hate just to hang out. VTube Studio is drawing too much power from CPU. Can you go into your graphics GPU manager and then have it so your GPU alone is what does VTube Studio? It's like I don't like a lot of the PlayStation exclusives. I don't know. I think it's the PlayStation fanboys, like the real hardcore ones, that just made me hate, like Last of Us 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. You can go for it. I'll still, if I see you stream, I'm still gonna come in and at least lurk. Might throw a pizza at your head or some shit, but that's about it. If I have nothing nice to say, I'm not gonna say it. Unless the person's being a real asshole to begin with, then it's like usually another chatter that's pissing me off. And if I'm not a mod there, I can't ban them, so I'll just say nothing. Odd. I just find it very, 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 very damn odd that it's now drawing too much for the house's circuit and it's causing the fucking breaker to pop. Maybe the fuse is going bad for the breaker itself. That might be something to bring up with the landlord to have him check out the fucking breaker so it doesn't burn the fucking house down. Because if it was something with your PC itself, the motherboard, if I remember right, should cause a shutdown to begin with to protect the other parts. So it'd have to be something after your PC that's causing the breaker to break. Yeah, JP ended up getting a much better graphics card. Pretty pimp ass one. I can't remember when I last upgraded my GPU. I think it's in 2021. I think was whenever I did, or 2020.
I-17.
That's why I'm sort of
B7.
anticipating Payday 3, but at the same time I'm sort of scared about whether or not my shit will handle it. So I'm completely hoping that they do an open beta before the game releases so that I can fully test my rig.
O75. G60.
Because a lot of the games that I play, whenever I go to can you run it, like just searching can you run it on Google brings up this site that will test shit.
N43.
A lot of time my CPU won't pass, but everything else will pass.
O63. O67. I-30. G54.
Yeah. Upgrades.
I-18. B12.
And took the old 1660 and shoved it in the F-hole.
O68.
God, that just sounds so lewd, but it's musical stuff.
I-20. O62. O73. 11. B 14. N 39.
Alright, about time I got back to the ends, but barely any of those.
B 9. G 53. B 8. B 1. I 24.
Probably gonna be another one that we don't get a bingo on.
I 16. G 56. I 23. N 42. N 36.
No bingo. Yeah, you can stream with PNG, I'll probably... Yeah. I remember seeing her working on the art, actually. I think she started on that on stream, well, was working on that on stream a couple days ago. But hey, nothing wrong with popping a PNG. I still have PNG stuff set up for my OBS scenes and stuff, just in case I'm playing a game that can't handle having VC face up and playing the game.
Round over.
Come on.
3, 2, 1, go. B 3.
I didn't think I'd be playing Bingo Beavers for almost 2 hours.
I 24. N 37.
Yeah, Sonny is a good artist.
N 39. O 66.
It's usually fun to chill in her stream. It's just, I don't know anything about
40.
Final Fantasy Online.
O
So,
68.
yeah, I can't follow too much with like the raids that she does.
B 15. O 61. G 47.
Yeah, chatting's fun.
B 11.
Having people to bullshit with.
N 43.
Talking and just hanging out and
I 30.
just having people like either
B 13.
semi like sort of vent to or just
N
keep your mind
36.
occupied just running your mouth while playing a game.
O 71.
So I don't know how many people out there are like me where like even if I'm playing a game quite intently, there could still be shit going on in my mind that like
I 19.
my mind will sidetrack to.
G 52. G 50. B 5.
Well, the funny thing is,
N 32.
I used to do a lot of raiding on
O
EverQuest
63.
and on
N
World of
41.
Warcraft, so
B
I can
10.
comprehend how tough the stuff can be,
G 60.
but until I actually do it myself, it's
N
just
45.
mumbo jumbo to me. I've got to experience something before I can
7.
explain it to anyone, sort of thing.
I 20.
That's the same with like the streaming stuff like I was talking about earlier. Is like until I started doing it,
B
I thought it
9.
was actually like tough to get into like to start up streaming. And
I 18.
it's quite untrue. It's sort of easy to start. It's just a matter of keeping the motivation, I guess,
65.
to get anywhere with it. Like if you ever want to see like any sort of income or anything more from it than just you turn on stream and you're playing a game, and you might as well just be recording the game, you know? Sound like a cult. Well, some of those callouts are pretty crazy, but again, I'm sort of used to that from my old times rating shit. Then to turn up for the peoples. Yeah, I try to turn up, or at least lurk, throw pizza or pollo.
3, 2, 1, go. G48.
Like for con, if I can get there at the very beginning, I'll always drop
25.
the exclamation mark, con! Then unforgivable, then spam some other ones.
N 43. N 45.
At times I really wish Con was affiliated, because I just want to see what the fuck he would make emotes of.
O 66. N 39.
But if he, like, I think he definitely has all the requirements for becoming affiliate.
G 50.
And that's his choice not to
N
take
40.
it, because it can have its own headaches as well.
O 71.
But I think he'd be sort of like me, where he's not really, he
N 33.
wouldn't be afraid of anybody ever trying to cancel him, because, you know, it doesn't pay my fucking bills, so I don't care if I lose streaming. It's just something I do for fun.
B 11.
Yeah, I don't think he
58.
does BTTV. I've never brought that up to him in the past.
O 62.
Because I have the extension. I've had the extension forever.
G 47.
Nowadays I use Chrome a lot because I use it. I need it for work related stuff.
O 69.
Which I sort of hated the move from Firefox over to that
19.
when I first had to do it, but it's sort of grown on me. But I can go back and forth between either one and not feel weird about it.
I 27.
But even back on Firefox, I almost always made sure, like, one of the first things I'd download is
O 72.
BTTV and ad blocker.
B 1.
I still have ad blocker on Chrome, but I actually have it turned off
8.
for Twitch and
I
YouTube.
22.
Which at times I get really tempted to turn that shit back on for
G
YouTube.
60.
Because damn, some of the ads on people complain about the ads on Twitch. I don't see like a 3-hour ad popping up on somebody's Twitch. I've had ads like that pop up on YouTube before, where it's like a whole fucking documentary.
I 17. G 46.
Again, no bingo.
Round over.
But mainly leave it off on Twitch. Support the homies. Yeah, I hate ads. Everybody hates ads. That's why we love streaming services where we could watch an entire movie and not get a single ad. Whereas, you know, cable sort of going downhill. Well, cable TV is sort of going downhill because they need those ads to keep the funds coming in. But though it's not much, in the long run, we do get some money from ads. And every bit that I can get from corporations putting money into my pocket over my viewers putting money in my pocket, I'll take the corporations more. They're multi-million-dollar corporations. Not gonna hurt them at all. Put a couple pennies in my pocket. Anytime I get a sub from anybody on Twitch, I always feel just a bit of concern. Like, as long as you're well enough, have your bills paid, have food in your fridge, and lining your cupboards, you got clean clothes to put on, all the other shit, I'm happy for you. You can go ahead and drop the sub. I don't mind. But if I ever find out somebody's already having hard times, they decide to fucking Pokemon at me and drop like a 50 bomb gift sub whenever they don't have, and leave themselves with like $2 in their bank account. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy about that. Turning them off completely would be cool. That would take it back to the good old days. But now that we're stuck with them, having control is what I'm more advocating for. Whereas those ones that take up the entire player, fuck those ones. The ones that put just like a little sidebar advertisement off to the right of this player or underneath the player, where I can still hear the streamer and still see what the streamer's doing clearly, I'm fine with those. Those I don't mind at all. They could have that run the whole. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Don't want to give them any fucking ideas. But I don't mind. If I can control that does, what is it, 3 minutes ads every hour or something, was one of the under banners or side banners instead of the whole player, and then my stream got pushed to be some little rinky-dink fucking picture-in-picture in the upper right-hand corner, I would take those banners in a heartbeat. Yeah, times are tough. And it's like, yeah, the follower emotes are cool, but they're useless outside of your chat. Whereas if people like your emotes and they want to use them in other people's chats, they have to pay for it. And just, it's like not a whole lot of people seem to remember this for some reason. But on Discord, you used to be able to have animated emotes on Discord without having to do anything extra. Now, if you want to use stickers or use your animated emotes in other people's fucking Discords, you gotta pay for Nitro or whatever the hell it's called on Discord. It used to not be that way. I just hate whenever people that have been in the game barely even a fraction of the amount of time that I've been in the game tells me, no, Discord was always like that. No, it fucking wasn't. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much was a free app that they put out there that was a great replacement to stuff like Ventrilo and TeamSpeak. I don't see, like, I can understand why they monetized it. People have to pay for the servers still for that shit to work. I mean, just putting a basic website on the internet itself, no matter how bare bones it is, you're still going to have to pay something to do that. So, an application, especially if you look at Discord's developer stuff and developer dashboard stuff, it's just essentially HTML, CSS, Java, and I think some other shit in there. But it can be altered. That's why you can't trust screenshots of Discord messages and shit, unless it's a video showing that the person is showing that bad message that they're using as evidence. Switch it to another tab, then take it back to that. Well, switch it to like a different Discord server, then back to those messages, and those messages are still there. You know they didn't alter the code at all. It'd be like if you altered an HTML on your side, it just shows client side until you refresh the page and it goes back to how it's supposed to be, like what was actually there. I can make Twitch, I can go to any of you guys' Twitch page, completely change how it looks on my end. But if I hit the refresh button, it'll go back to how it normally looks. And that's sort of refreshing the messages on Discord to show, you know, these aren't messages I doctored up to show that, you know, this so-and-so is a bad person because I say so. Having that evidence there is like, I see screenshots of somebody saying something bad, it's like, okay, I could do the same thing with anybody that I talk to in DMs, take a fake screenshot and post it. So, it's about knowing how things can be exploited and changed.
Go.
And,
I-29.
a shocking amount of people don't know.
O-68.
Be akin to being like taking official documents, putting some whiteout on it, and then shoving it in the media's face, and they accept it as fact.
G56.
It's like too many people just go on witch hunts
B4.
without checking all the details.
N41.
Yeah, yeah.
N42. B11.
I was doing that sort of shit in high school to mess with my friends and others people. And that was like before
G60.
Twitch even became Twitch. It was still Justin TV at those times, if I remember right.
O66.
This is like some old school, super old school internet trolling.
B12.
It's like non-impactful trolling at that.
I23.
Whereas,
O73.
like bad old school trolling was telling people to just fucking delete their FAT32 file and shit. Or else
G51.
hitting the people with the, well, it's still around nowadays, hitting people with the somebody asking how you do something in a game, you tell them to hit Alt F4.
B9.
There's still shit like that going around nowadays, you know?
B10. I22.
And oh boy, that used to be one of my favorite jokes whenever I first started playing
B3.
Team Fortress 2 whenever it came out with the orange box.
O61. O75.
It's like I'm one of the super old salts when it comes down to those sort of games too.
I16.
I haven't played it a whole lot of late,
N32.
but I did put in some good hours.
N34.
Like I was a bit of an achievement hunter before you could start unlocking cosmetics
G49.
through getting achievements done
G57.
and hitting milestones to get like this weapon unlocked or things like that.
I18.
Then eventually they introduced that, and then now there's like a drop system and everything last I heard. It's been a super long time since I played that. The old school shenanigans. Well, I was in electronics in vocational schooling during high school, like trade schooling sort of stuff.
O73.
That we were allowed to pick up. We did half the school year, and then the other half of the school year we did just regular school.
N41.
I took electronics, and the thing with the vocationals, because it is a separate building that we went to for doing the vocational schooling.
G54.
For the Votech building,
G50.
the electronics class did all the computer related shit for the actual school. Like we would move the drop ceiling tiles and run Cat 5 cable, and we actually would go up on the roof and we set up a solar panel up there for one of our projects, as well as a small windmill for because we were going over like green energy sources and stuff, and the teacher that we had at the time was actually pretty cool and tried to get us to do more hands-on shit instead of just talking about stuff. So like we set all that shit up, and we also set up the computers themselves. So essentially the electronics class were the ones that controlled the information within the school.
B13.
It is pretty fun.
N31.
But we pretty much made sure almost every single fucking PC had Unreal Tournament on it. That's what we like to play. We played the hell out of Unreal Tournament.
B2.
Halo. Halo. I miss that sometimes. Turns out it's the teacher. Yeah, sometimes you get one of those like off the wall happenings where it turns out this person that we know we wouldn't expect to be a gamer and shit. Turned out actually was a gamer, and actually was a damn good one at that.
I-24.
Actually, what got me into gaming was my dad.
36.
And for a long time, like,
71.
I had only ever seen him play whenever we owned a Nintendo Entertainment System, the old NES. He used to love playing Punch-Out.
70.
And then, like, for the longest of times, I hadn't seen him play any games. And then,
67.
I was talking about Halo 2's release happening, where I was bullshitting with him on the phone, where I was in the military, because I was in the military at the time, and I had a pre-order for Halo 2. And, was talking about, I told him, like, I was waiting for a certain day to come up, because I had to go and pick up my pre-order of a game that I pre-ordered at GameStop. And he was like, "Oh, which game we got?" And I was like, "Oh, Halo 2. I was like, "Oh, I haven't played Halo since like that first came out." Ended up getting in trouble at work because the lieutenant caught me and another state trooper playing that in the barracks on our break. So that's always like one of my favorite stories to recollect.
Round over.
Do I have enough money to buy this chandelier? Welcome to the party event. Collect all stars and event levels and win all rewards. Okay, get unique furniture items and many boosters. That or 200 if you already. Oh, okay. Well, I just started this. I don't have it. What is it doing? Oh, it's already doing it. Looking for a challenge? Come help us gather the decorations for our forest party. With your help, I'm sure we will finish on time. I always finish. I was planning on finishing up, but let's see here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
N
35. So what, there's like no special rules to this other than you get 35 pulls on the numbers? So this event's basically just playing the game normally, but you can earn extra crap out of it, I guess. I just started this today, so I don't know like how these things play out. Not even sure how long I'll continue playing this. So if they want to call me up and sponsor me. Imagine me getting sponsored by a frickin' bingo game.
G48.
Miller, a lot of my shenanigans do come from where I was in the military.
I-22.
Well, part of why I enlisted, well, there's two parts to why I enlisted. Part one was my uncle on my dad's side was in the military. He was in the army.
28.
I always like looked up to him and stuff. He's a pretty chill guy and shit.
5. I-29.
Yes, saw the sponsor. But
B8.
yeah, he is part of why I got into the military.
O.
And then
64.
another part was I did apply to a few different colleges whenever I was in high school,
B11.
but I sort of left my mentality in a first come first serve sort of situation.
45.
None of those colleges got back to me until after I graduated and was already going into boot camp.
B.
Whereas the Navy happened to get a hold of me before I graduated.
56.
So I went with the Navy. I could have ended up in the Air Force, Army, any other ones,
O.
but they, first come, first serve. So Army, the Navy was the first one to get a hold of me, and that's where I went.
I-24.
That's where I became a electronics technician, navigation division, submarine force,
O. 62.
or submarine fleet, if you'd rather go with that.
I-23. G55.
In all honesty, I wasn't too like. I don't think I've ever been actually high on myself, I guess you'd say. Where I always thought extremely highly of my intellect and etc. I was sort of shocked when I actually qualified for submarines.
Round over.
I didn't think I was like, you know, smart enough to do something like that, and lo and behold, I was.
2,
So,
1. Go.
hey, hell, I still think I'm an idiot here or there.
15. I-24. G52.
I mean, hell, I still think of myself that way plenty of times throughout the day. Like, now I'm trying to learn more about JavaScript, and
G60.
the site I'm using will present like this question that I'll read it, and then I'll put in what I think is the correct way to execute the stuff, you know, a function or whatever, and then something's wrong. And I tried tinkering around with what I put in to get the correct answer. Then eventually I just get so frustrated I'll just end up looking at a hint, which they give you.
N31.
And the hint will be like, oh, you forgot to do this, essentially. I'm like, God damn it, why am I so stupid?
O. 72. G51.
Veterinarian.
N43. I-20.
Yeah, being an idiot a lot is part of life.
N34.
It's learning from it. That's the most important part.
I-18. G54.
Veterinarian, though. Interesting.
I-25.
See, I have an associate's in veterinary medicine, and I am a veterinary technician, according to paperwork.
B3.
But I got sick of doing that after so long.
N36.
I still love animals. I just hate people.
G46.
That is the easy way of explaining it.
N41. I-23. N35.
And then here I am, you know,
N42.
streaming playing bingo to a bunch of people. Well, to a couple people.
I-19.
And talking to them
N45.
almost nonstop for the last 2 hours.
O-74. G49. N37.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're a butcher. Still, that veterinary knowledge is helpful, especially with the anatomy classes.
Round over.
For something like that.
Three, two, one, go.
It's fun. Oh, yeah.
B, 7.
Guess handling one's meat is fun.
I, 19. N,
At least once a night.
O, 63.
In all seriousness, supposedly having a
B, 5.
healthy cranking schedule, I guess you could say, can help you in the long run.
75. O, 67.
Like preventing health issues down the line.
O, 69.
Sus. Oh, no, I'm just flat out with it.
G, 51.
I'm too lazy to vent.
O, 61.
Stab that fucker and I'll just stand there until somebody reports it.
I, 30. G, 54. O, 74.
I was thinking about
N,
all these
31.
too much. Yeah. I think
26.
I hate the cold, but I think I'd rather deal with the cold over dealing with
G,
people.
58. N, 37.
It's like I looked at being
G, 48.
a park ranger before, after I'd already gone through that schooling.
6.
But then
I,
I found out like I'd have to interact with people way more than I care to. I.e., like I had to do like park tours and talk constantly about the park itself, which,
G, 55.
you know, learning all that stuff probably wouldn't be an issue.
I,
It's just having to reiterate it day after day after day to a bunch of people that probably don't give a shit anyway. They just want to see the sights and take pictures and
I,
go back
18.
and talk to their fellow Karens about how they went to this beautiful park and
B, 14.
they didn't, sort of stuff.
O, 62. O, 72. N, 45.
45, falling behind
I,
slowly.
29. B, 4.
Oh, there we go, got an actual bingo for once. This little challenge has been challenging.
N,
Floor is made of
42.
floor.
Round over.
Yay. Want to be a radiologist? I had never cared too extensively about the idea of becoming a radiologist. It is a cool job though, but I hate how important some of those doctors seem to think they are when quite literally they're just looking at a picture and trying to find flaws in it. That is all that the job is. You memorize what the fuck it's supposed to look like. And if it doesn't look like that, there's obviously something wrong, and you got to figure out what that something wrong is.
3, 2, 1, go. O, 66.
It's like I learned how to do x-rays whenever I was a vet tech. I had to do a few of them as well. And anybody that's done x-rays while working in a veterinary field know how much of a pain in the ass it can be to get those sometimes.
B, 8.
But I have more
G, 53.
more respect for the technicians, the x-ray technicians, than I do for the doctors that
I, 20.
take their dear sweet time just to look at a fucking picture.
N, 45.
Yeah, I mean, they're not super hard to take. They can be problematic depending on the patient, but eventually you will get what the hell you need to get. One cat though. Why is it always a cat? Always a fucking cat.
B14.
So I got bit by a few dogs whenever I was working as a vet tech, but never enough that made me hate being a vet tech.
44.
It is dealing with some of the cats I had to fucking deal with that made me hate being a vet tech too.
63. Oh, 74.
And the funny thing is, only pet I have had since my last pet that like I owned, that I claimed as my own sort of thing, from the very beginning, which was a dog. It was a Jack Russell Terrier, or Parsons Russell Terrier if you want to call him that.
47.
Now I have a cat because that's what my kiddo wanted. I didn't even want a pet.
Oh, 68.
That
Oh, 64.
Shambles is the cat, and Shambles stays under my desk as long as she can. Because it's safe there from the little one.
G55. I30.
Kittens. Oh. Like, you're so small and cute, but you got little daggers on your hands.
G52. Oh, 72. N39. N41. B6.
Let's see what this shit is. This shit is more so a test of your patience.
G48.
See how long you'll play this shit without getting bingo before you start using your specials.
Round over.
Kittens I liked seeing because they hadn't gotten... Usually they're not old enough to be to the point where they're only used to being around their owners, and that's it. They weren't ever socialized with anything else. Nobody came to visit those people because they're grumpy old fucks or self-righteous cucks. So the cat was never ever socialized to other people being around. And now it's being flung into this environment where it's a complete stranger. A lot of times it was like
N45.
the owner was a single or widowed female.
I19.
Or divorced female, which would be more likely nowadays.
I27.
So the cat would be only aggressive with males.
G48.
It's like,
G55.
what is wrong with you people getting these pets and then
Oh, 66.
not socializing them properly?
B15. I20. N43. Oh, 74. B3.
For some reason that reminds me of this one encounter I had with a
I24. Bingo.
lady that was training a service dog. And
G53.
of course, you know, one of the things they do is take the service dog around in stores, so that, because most stores will allow service dogs, taking the dog around in a store so it could get used to the idea of being there, not just like eating food off the shelves right away and shit.
28.
And I was standing there looking at some shit on the shelves. I forget what I was looking at, but of course got close enough and my kiddo was with me, and my kiddo put his hand out so the dog could start sniffing, and the bitch just yanked that dog away.
7.
And this of course caught my attention because the dog yelped over it.
Oh, 64.
And like I looked over and was like, is something wrong? Did he hit your dog or something?
73.
It's like, no, I just don't like the dogs getting attached to anybody else before they're given to the person that they're gonna go to. Like, Is it going to somebody that doesn't have any family or something? Are you making it so the dog's not socialized at all and accepts nobody else except that one owner? So whenever the paramedics come by, they end up biting the paramedics before they can get to the person that needs to be helped? Bitch just shut up and ran off with her dog.
I 22. Round over.
We had a kitten. Oh, that sucks. That's op done. Those stories are always like sad, but it's sad and cute at the same time. I know exactly what the hell you mean though. Like, we had to do it to save you, we're sorry. Like, yeah, it's like some of these people that you could tell that essentially that lady was just training that service dog for the money. She didn't give a shit about whether or not it's properly socialized, and you know, if something happened to the owner, it could still be adopted out. She just cared about producing a product that she could give to this agency so she could get a set amount of money. Every consequences afterwards be damned. It's like whenever my late brother started breeding huskies, and he was doing everything by the book whenever it came down to like the paperwork shit, but he wasn't socializing his dogs at all. So the only people that could essentially get around those dogs were me, my brother, and sometimes his wife. There was times his wife had to call me while he was at work to come over and handle shit with the dogs. And after this happened, like the second or third time, he was thinking about getting a new dog set to start breeding, just let those two be like retired, and he just took care of them and stuff, and he wouldn't have to worry about his wife getting hurt at all and shit. And I like jumped down his fucking throat about if he gets a new pair for breeding, I'm gonna be there to follow and make sure everything's done right this time, so we don't have this fucking issue where I gotta get called to come over and handle shit because his wife can't, because he made those dogs like that. And afterwards he learned how to do it right. Because the dogs had good running room on his property. They were very healthy dogs. He didn't overbreed them. Like a lot of the issues that you'd see with a bad breeder, just cared about the money sort of thing. Big thing was he didn't understand how energetic huskies really can be. And I had never owned huskies, but I had the knowledge for, you know, they're one of those high energy dogs, like very intelligent, need to give them proper stimuli and train them right.
Kitty's a boy. No. Daddy? Am I a boy that came or are you done streaming?
Alright, so we're done yet or no? How long does this just keep going until I get through the thing?
3,
I'll try one more.
2, 1, go.
Cats and dogs bodies.
25.
I never heard of them called that, though. I could definitely see the relation compared to something like a Maine Coon.
And 40.
Come to think of it, like when it comes down to any purebred cats, the only ones I would care to get would probably be
43.
a Maine Coon. My current cat that I have is a barn cat,
B2.
so it's mixed. No idea what the hell the mom was, no idea what the hell the dad was. It just sort of like fell on my lap sort of thing.
G50.
I always wanted to have whenever it came down to dogs, I always wanted to have Irish Wolfhound.
G 46.
But inversely, with like its size, I guess you'd say, wherever I was going through college for being a veterinary technician, my brother and his wife
B 12.
thought I'd love to have a pet. So
41.
my sister-in-law, her
1.
mom and dad were breeding
I
Parson
21.
Russell, Jack Russells, and they were purebred.
O 68.
But they couldn't sell 2 of
B
them,
7.
so they never like did all the stupid shit like docking the tail and
G
stuff.
54.
Which I sort of hate
26.
tail docking, but it's sort of
And
something I
35.
accept for Parson Russells because of what it's for.
O 62.
But
N
so I ended up with a
59.
wire hair Jack Russell, which I guess you could say is just a very,
53.
very small version of an Irish Wolfhound.
B 3.
Give me a second here. I'll catch up on chat here in a second. Let me get through these numbers.
N 45. I 28.
He chooses who you listen. Yeah,
B 10.
yeah. Huskies, I can definitely see that with. Only
Oh,
listening to certain people and
74.
shit. Like I said, my brother's Huskies
49.
only sometimes were able to be handled by his
G
wife,
59.
and you know she was around them a lot more than I was.
N 44. G
I think it's just
57.
because my brother and I were fairly similar. We were
I
definitely not
29.
twins. Just very similar in voice, and we both had beards, same color hair, same length hair. Big difference was I'm like, I think I was 3 or 4 inches taller than my brother. So love telling you about his day daily. Yeah. Huskies are goofy. But my brother's Huskies would play with my Jack Russell. That shit was just funny to watch. And Sammy was the name of my Jack Russell.
Round over.
Then my so Sammy would like, he'd be off the walls just because, you know, small hunting dog
3.
that
2.
high energy, and
Go.
I took care of him as he should have
I
been.
27.
Always got out, run around, do whatever he needed to do for like his
74.
exercise. I rarely had to leash him unless I was like
61.
taking him into major city area.
N 33. I 22.
But if I was watching his Huskies at all,
N
oh
32.
god, those dogs would try to match him and like running around the house, and they'd be knocking shit
Oh,
everywhere. But then
B
Sammy
7.
would jump up on my bed, then they'd jump up on my bed,
G
and
57.
Sid would just like mount, like
I 18.
square up to him, just be all,
N 31.
and then they just put their paw right on him, just sort of just, I am beak.
G 49.
And they took full advantage of that, and he just still be wiggling all over the damn place and just
1.
wiggling and wagging his tail and just happy as hell that he's just had his playmates over to hang out.
B
Nah,
4.
I miss those days sometimes.
I 24.
Hell, I think back in those times is probably one of the first times I had a really long relationship, and that was with a girl from
B 2.
California, the state, not the county in Pennsylvania.
O 72. G 51.
And that relationship lasted about 3 years.
N 45.
We
N.
met through furry community
42. Bingo.
that I was a part of, and then we played Ragnarok online together for a bit,
O. 69.
and eventually she popped a question to me about dating,
5.
and I was like, I've never tried a long distance relationship, but I think it'd be okay, and we went for a good while.
75. I. 16.
It sucks that relationship ended up falling apart, but
I. 21.
them's the breaks, you know?
N. 36. I. 19.
I sort of
I. 30.
was stupid about stuff back then. Like, I didn't see
34.
certain signs, I guess you could say, like,
O. 62.
I ended up proposing to her after we were together for, I think it's somewhere between half a year to a year. I ended up proposing to her, and around the 2-year mark, it's like, I'd like to meet your parents at some point. I mean, we are planning on trying to get married and shit. And she was very off-put by the idea. So I should have picked up on that then. Then we like struggled for the last year, and then eventually things just fell apart completely. I think I went
3.
on being single for about
Go.
2-3 years after that. Then I met my kiddo's mom through my cousin.
N. 35.
The person my cousin was dating
O. 61.
at the time,
G. 49.
my ex was cousins with her,
N. 38.
and like I hung out a good bit with my cousin. I helped out with
71.
a bunch of shit that they needed done around the house, with building and a few other things. So who he was dating, she thought that I was a decent guy, and jokes on her. No. But
67.
introduced me to my ex, and
I. 28.
we hit it off. We'd bullshit a good bit through Facebook, because that's all she really used. She didn't do like gaming that much or anything else.
N. 42.
In all honesty, there's very few things that we seem to have in common to start off with,
72.
and she wasn't very talkative either.
O.
But,
75.
She was pregnant at the time too, with my
I.
kiddo's
18.
brother,
O. 66.
half brother, I guess he is. I just call him my stepson.
O.
But,
69.
I think my mistake is I stuck around till
48.
he popped out, and I was even at the hospital whenever it happened, and
N.
I was like,
36.
I must help raise this little thing so that he doesn't turn out like a
I.
shitbag.
19. B. 11.
And I think I was doing a pretty decent job until we ended up breaking up, and it was like, well, I have absolutely no parental rights to that kid. The only guy on the planet that had any parental rights had been locked up in jail for several years.
N. 34.
It can be hard to see the signs of not. Yes, yeah.
G. 46.
It's what
I.
some would call
17.
life lessons. Just a lot of people do not learn from these life lessons that they end up having,
I. 25.
and would rather just blame everyone else for their shortcomings.
I. 20. B. 7.
I was about to say, we didn't seem to have a whole lot of B's this round.
G. 60.
60, unless we get B4 out of the blue.
G. 52.
Alright, so skip that. Okay. So you just keep on doing, and then I guess level 10's the last of it. Well, with the not learning from the life lessons shit. I'll probably go for another 15 minutes for the next spin. So what is it? 35, so 40, 50. Close to the 3-hour mark then. Alright, so we'll do this until we get to about the 3-hour mark. Then we'll do the last spin and then end stream, because until I hit the 1,000 followers, I can't raid people on YouTube.
N37.
I think it's so stupid.
G58.
He's learning, but learned too late. Yeah.
B12.
I always feel like I'm learning too late.
O64.
It's like whenever I was in high school, I had interest in HTML stuff for like making web pages, because I found out about it way back then. But I had never heard of stuff like Notepad++. I don't think VS Code was even a thing. I think Java was still new back then too.
N42.
Like a lot of the web pages that were out there were just made with HTML and CSS, and that was it.
B13.
But information wasn't as easy to find for like learning those things.
G47. O70.
I learned too late. Yeah.
O65.
Everybody learns at their own pace. And it's like I definitely see that with myself. It's just I wish I stuck with continuing to learn about some of the things that I started learning about years and years ago.
B9.
Hell, I tried learning about Japanese back in high school, but
I29.
the information wasn't as easy to find as it is nowadays. There wasn't YouTube.
B4.
It's like nowadays we have insanely great access to information. It's just a lot of people choose not to find the information.
18.
Which can be just fine in most cases. But if I had access to probably like something like YouTube back whenever I was in high school, I probably would have learned Japanese way back then. Same for with coding. I probably would have learned more about coding stuff back then as well. But now, it's like I'm just, decades later, I'm finally actually keeping my ass in gear enough to learn about the stuff and produce stuff and learn that way, because I learn best through making things and having hands-on experience. I just recently got certified in web design, and
N43.
quite honestly, it might become a job thing here for me.
Round over.
Once I get done with doing these blueprints I have to do for work. My boss man asked me to look at the web page for the company and see what I could change to make it like pop out more.
N32.
And if he likes what I produce, that might become my job. I might be a webmaster essentially for the company I work for.
G51.
Which in all honesty, I wouldn't mind that at all.
70.
I've already looked at the webpage and I already see flaws with shit.
11.
Whoever made it completely failed to put in any sort of descriptors, any sort of metadata for search engines to grab onto. So right now, we've got the boat, it's just sitting in the middle of the ocean. That is the internet.
B12.
I need to give it some paddles.
N43.
I don't think I have enough knowledge to like full on give it a motor.
I19.
But I will work on that. I will learn it.
G50.
It just takes time, obviously. But yeah. So right now my current
7.
workload is doing blueprints
O67.
while maintaining the weekly reports I do for that have been keeping me in a job since the virus hit
O62.
back in 2020, 21.
2. G 54.
So, you know, I'm not gonna spit on what's been keeping a paycheck coming into the house
63.
and just center on this one thing. I'm gonna keep on doing that until
I 18.
shit is secured with me doing the web stuff,
N 33.
and then I might start slacking on that other shit.
N 34.
But
Closet, I will.
that'll be like my next
I 22.
big career sort of thing.
I 17. G 49.
But I think it'd be neat to be able to do that, and
G 56.
if I set things up properly, it might be a great source of income
N 44.
compared to like how much time I have to currently put into my job.
B 6.
Whereas I could possibly even stream more, you know?
N 35.
But first things first, paying for the roof over my head and my kid's head, and keeping food on the table.
71.
Chasing aspirations and dreams
B
afterwards.
13.
Hey, bingo.
Bingo. N
Like,
37.
nothing wrong with following your dream. Make sure you don't fuck yourself in the process of it, though.
G 59. Round over.
I know my big, like, if things went perfectly and I blew up sort of ideas, what I'd love is to be able to, like, make a sort of centralized place that, like, you know, if it, like, I got big with streaming and shit, get a house, then have, like, either a guest room or rooms, or build something on my own property that I could invite a streamer friend to come over and like just sort of live there and just try to work on their streaming shit and see if they can get at least halfway on their feet towards like where I was at to be able to get their own house, and then just sort of like cycle that person out. Once they can fucking pay for their own house and shit from just streaming, then just, you know, let them continue doing that. Have their own house, get the fuck off my property, bring somebody new on. Just don't forget to say hi or stop by and, you know, have a cookout or some shit every now and then, you know? I think that'd be
3,
the
2,
bomb.
1. Go. G 46. O 69. B 11.
So like I dated somebody that was like super paranoid about moving over here. Like, yeah, we got our gun violence, etc., etc. Like, every place has some form of violence.
N
It is
31.
human nature. Controlling it,
G 59.
or else having a proper way to maintain it, is the trick, I think. Whenever you own your own property,
N 45.
you can sort of control things not being as
64.
stupid in that area. Especially considering the laws that we have for landowners
61.
over here.
B 10. G 51. I 23.
G51, 23.
B 3.
Well, for me, it's my credit score. I have no credit score.
65.
That's one issue right there.
I 27.
Don't know how I have no credit score whenever I had 30K in student loans
I
that
19.
eventually got paid off, but I guess that doesn't fucking matter if you stay off the grid for
66.
X amount of time.
Bingo.
Like, after I got my student loan shit done,
N 38.
I didn't want to have anything to do with
B
credit cards, taking out loans for shit that's just gonna
I
be a
28.
complete pain in my ass for X amount of years.
I 20.
I basically just went completely off grid. I mean, if I could have been living out in the woods
35.
with a water wheel powered house or some shit, I probably would have. As long as I could get an internet connection, I would have been fine.
I-22.
But yeah, not too long ago looked into getting a house, and they couldn't find me on one of their credit reports, and that made it return as a "this person doesn't exist" sort of credit report. I'm like, bullshit, I don't exist. Fucking military will tell you I exist. I used to be part of the military. The Board of Education should tell you I exist because I had fucking loans with that I had to deal with them.
14.
So, I mean, all the asshole could tell me to do, well, get a credit card and have a rotating credit and debt. I'm like, why do I want to put myself in debt just to fucking show that I have credit? Yeah, I think that's fucking stupid. I think it should be more impressive to not have a credit, like any sort of debt. But no, like if you've avoided debt for more than X amount of years, you do not exist.
3, 2, 1, go.
I am some fucking fairy tale come to life.
B3.
IRS sure the hell knows I exist.
G51.
As for everyone else that they suck money out of and then say, hey, you owe this amount of money. Well, how much is this amount? We're not gonna tell you. You gotta figure it out. Fuck you. People might think that's just a meme and live in other countries. No, it's not. It's how stupid our fucking system is over here.
24.
I don't know how far spread that idiocy is.
N34. O64.
Damn
But
I
this upcoming year, because last year I lost some money because of streaming, because I claimed my income from streaming stuff,
16.
which was something that I expected to eventually happen.
N38.
Unless you owe them money. Yeah, exactly.
G58.
But this year I actually, after I found out that I was losing money with my income tax returns, thanks to my Twitch income, I didn't claim any deductibles that year. Well, last year I didn't keep track of that shit as well as I should have, probably, it seems, in hindsight now. So I think it was February I put it together. I put it together a whole spreadsheet. Like, I scoured the internet for any information I could find about, like, okay, what is considered deductibles for streamers, what is legit, what will get you in trouble, how much of your household can you, like, what part of your, like, daily household shit can you, like, claim,
61.
and all this other stuff is like, yeah, you can claim that you had a meal. Like, if I ordered pizza right here, right now, and had it DoorDashed to me and I ate it while I was bullshitting with you guys on stream, I could claim that. But if I ended stream and ordered a pizza as a post-stream thing, and I didn't make any content surrounding it, like I didn't even do like a joke unboxing of the pizza and all this other shit, and post it somewhere, I can't claim that. That's why I think like a lot of these streamers, especially the bullshit React ones, will sit there fucking playing other people's content on stream while they stuff their faces, because A, they're putting no effort into creating content to begin with whenever they're just watching other people's content, and B, they get to claim the food they're stuffing into their mouth right then and there on stream. I don't really care too much for pineapple on pizza. I've tried it, I don't like it. Nothing against people that do like it. It's just I don't like it. Funnily enough, though, I will pick the pineapple off and eat it by itself. But I won't eat it on the pizza. Alright, so we should be ready for
Round over.
the spin again. Spin. I think that's what I need for my one daily. Yeah, there we go. Quest complete. Huh, what the hell's the last thing? Number 32. What did I get done with my... Not fussed about. Well, like, I don't like mushroom. If you give me raw mushroom in a salad, I'll pick that shit out. I do not like the taste of it at all. But if it's cooked on something, like it's put on pizza or else it's put on a burger, I don't mind it as much then. The same for spinach, actually, too. I won't eat spinach whenever it's part of a salad, but I'll eat it whenever it's other things. Well, with other things. Like, I think that's one thing that Domino's has. It's a spinach and fettuccine calzone or cheesy sticks or something along that line. I like that. I don't like just spinach. Okay, so I could definitely get the simple stuff. All the simple stuff. I like things easy and simple. Just like me. I'm easy and simple in the head. Okay, so we still got like 5 days to go through all this shit. Only got that one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go through. Not sure what the big deal is with the stars. Other than maybe like, oh, I completed all 30 of them or something, but I don't see any other point to it. Get gems on the 3rd day and get furniture on the 5th day. Hey, nice. Not sure when these reset though. Doesn't show a counter. Oh well. But either way, well, I hate that I had to get up to 1,000 people to actually be able to live redirect. It's so dumb. Okay, who's live on? Is Cass? Yeah, Cass is still live on Twitch. Let's go over and do like a quasi raid. We'll just say, what's my thing for raid? I'm giving us a raid message here in chat at least. We're gonna go hang over in Cass's stream with that message. For whatever reason, if somebody doesn't have Cass's, well, Cass followed. Nice. Address. I think JP and Crundle, you guys both already follow Cass. I saw that you just said something in Crundle's chat like fucking 40 minutes ago. Crundle, so I know you there. But if you guys want to copy and paste the Tomb Raid, he won't see it, but Mag Raid message, and once I end up over here, we'll just say that over there just for shits and giggles. But until I somehow hit that 1K followers and get the ability to live redirect, this is how we're going to do our raids. But you guys have a nice night today. If I do stream again tomorrow, it'll probably be continuing the bingo madness. And depending on how everything goes, I mean, this might be like a mainstay weekend thing, just doing some bingo shit. Might not always be this bingo game. I might try that multiplayer one and see if you guys want to join me or not. Have some drinks and talk shit while playing bingo. But alright, you guys have a nice night, day, taco, burrito, and possibly see you tomorrow with some more Bingo Beavers or some Phasma, one or two. But yeah, take care and be safe.